Hello everybody and welcome to another drawing and talking video with me, FreebieWits, your host, and today we're talking about the Bender of Iron Will. Now, that might sound like a title to you, and it kind of is within the setting that he's born in. He's from an island of Insania, and that's how I choose to pronounce it, Insania. It's just so fun to say that way. Apparently, when a person reaches adulthood, they get a title based on stuff they've done. His original name is Ron. Bit boring, but it's fine to have a simple name. And, well, of course, his new name is Bender of Iron Will. I assume everyone just calls him Bender. He got the title after creating an explosive out of copper and steel, and I choose to believe that he got the name Bender of Iron Will not because he smelt and blacksmithed everything into a specific shape, but because the explosion in itself bent the metal. This is my new headcanon for this character. Anyways, he's described as broad-shouldered and very, very tall. Over 2 meters, in fact. So you're probably wondering if, by the end of this video, why is he stooped over so low? Why does he look so short? Why does he look like a gremlin, all of all things? And the reason is actually pretty simple. It's because I like Junkrat. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's this Overwatch character named Junkrat who is about 2 meters as well. I don't remember the exact cannon size, but he is toweringly tall. The only reason why he seems so short in all his material is because he's stooped and hunched over so much. So that's sort of the logic I applied to this character. Now, it also mentions that he's got a bit of a gut despite being strong, and I tried to emphasize that as well. Seriously, a lot of the fan art I've seen is of him looking very lithe and burly in some cases. Well, no, I would say burly, just fit. I wanted to convey the fact that this guy, this man, this absolute unit of a pirate was not very healthy. He's old, he's a bit crazy, he likes his treasure, which is why I drew the treasure chest. It's kind of the whole focus point of both the audience's view and obviously his. I mean, seriously, who has a pirate character without treasure? It's the whole point of being a pirate, besides saying "arr" and having a parrot. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. Would this character make a good D&D character? And I say absolutely. He's a pirate. They fit into so many kinds of D&D games. Obviously, they're good in nautical terms, but even in a non-nautical game, a pirate could, in theory, come on land, maybe to make some extra money to get a ship, or maybe because he was banished from his ship because he drank too much grog. I don't know. Point is, as a D&D character or a tabletop RPG character, there is a place for the Bender of Iron Will. As for a LARP character, would I play him as a LARP character? I mean, yes, he's steampunk pirate. The amount of steampunk pirate cosplays you see around is insane. So I assume there's a LARP where you can be a pirate and, well, have steampunk stuff involved. Have I seen one? Not really. Having a LARP based on the open seas without actually going on the open seas and buying an expensive boat is kind of difficult, and having a piece of kit or costume metal stuff where lots of salt water is not really conducive to the metal's longevity, or good looking costumes longevity, I should say. As a quick side note, a lot of LARPers don't like calling their costumes costumes, they prefer the term kit. I get it. Kit is supposed to be more practical than costumes, which are supposed to be purely aesthetic, but my point remains, having those sorts of things near salt water generally doesn't work all that well. So a pirate character in LARP, yeah, it works, but you'll never get the full nautical experience unless you really go for it, I guess. I'm very fond of this character in the short time I've known them, but I suppose part of that is because I have my own pirate character. One of the first D&D characters I ever played was a pirate named Rerednor, captain of the SS Silver. And he was very difficult to kill. But that's a story for another day. I'm not talking about Rered, I'm talking about the Bender of Iron Will. And I just love him. He's very versatile as far as character stories go. Seriously, the amount of stories you can insert him into is insane. Just chuck a treasure at any old map, and he'll go for it. Land, sea, wherever the treasure is, I'm sure the Bender of Iron Will love to try and get it. Anyways, that's my drawing and talking video about the Bender of Iron Will. Captain Bender of the Iron Will. Captain Bender of Iron Will? Whatever the case, I love him, he's great, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.